Sorry, I knew I said I'd get a video up every day or every couple days. It just didn't work out this weekend. I was too busy, and whatever downtime I had, I needed to get some sleep. I don't know how people have time to do these every single day. It's probably just because I'm still learning how to do editing and things like that. So hopefully once I get that mastered, I'll be able to throw these up every day or every couple days at least. I did get some footage of the road, I guess, some of the places I went through. Then maybe after that I'll go over some trucking apps, kind of show everybody what I use out here on the road that helps make the day go a little bit better. Promised, we're going to go through some trucking apps that I use on the road. Pretty handy, just don't use them when you're driving. I can't stress that enough. All these you can use, pulling off the side of the road real quick or something, or before you start out. You should never have to use these while you're driving. And there's one in particular that I use that is voice controlled. So let's go through these real quick. Got them under my work apps folder. First one is Weigh My Truck. Basically what this does is you drive up on the scale. The GPS will automatically detect where you're at, what scale you're on. You just enter in your truck number, trailer number, press accept, and it will bill whatever you set up as far as a Visa or a MasterCard. I use the Google card, which is basically a MasterCard, but I only put enough money on that to do my scaling and things like that. So if something bad happens, the most they're going to get is like $20 or something. But you just pull on the scale, hit accept, weighs your truck for you. Then all you have to do, and it charges your card right there. All you have to do is go and get your scale ticket. One thing that makes this nice is you don't have to go in and out to do your reweighs if you end up needing one. It will email your weights to you. So when you pull off the scale, you'll know what you weighed at. If you're over, you can make your adjustment. Pull back on the scale, Now for the reweigh, don't use the app, just call in or whatever and give them the last 4 on the scale ticket, and that will be emailed to you, of course. And that way you're not having to make multiple trips in and out of the truck stop. The second one that we're going to show you is the MyPilot app. Basically, all this does just gives you the nearest truck stop that you're at. Of course, it's showing the one that I'm at right now on I-65. But you can go in here and it's got all sorts of trip planners, things like that. It's got My Rewards, where you can see what kind of showers you have and what kind of points and such you have. Moving on, we'll go to Blue Beacon. This is a nice app. If you need to do a truck wash or a trailer washout or anything, hit nearest. It'll come up with your nearest Blue Beacons. Eventually. Hit that. Hit take me there. Automatically route you. Go ahead and get out of that one. Next one, Daily Roads Voyager. Basically, it's a dash cam. It will record a 2-minute segment of video. It'll store it. If you need it eventually, it'll be there. Also, say something happens, somebody pulls in front of you, cuts you off, hits you, all you have to do, tap the screen anywhere and it'll save that video. So you're not having to specifically try to press a button or anything like that. You know, if you need to save a video, just tapping anywhere on the screen will do the trick. The next one we'll do is the CAT Scale app. Is pretty handy. Just find scale locations, search by current location. It'll give you about 5 or 6 close CAT scales, and it will automatically route you to them. Also makes a handy truck stop finder. Matter of fact, that's really all I use now as far as trying to find a truck stop, because this app called Truck Stops used to be very nice, but the print on it's just small, so I hardly use that one anymore. But that's a nice app to have. It'll show you what truck stops are close to you. Another one that I use sometimes, Scales. This app started out great, but it's kind of gone downhill. It'll force close a lot, so I really don't depend on it. But it's supposed to show your weigh stations, and like I said, as you see, it force closes. And I guess the developer of the app is pretty much MIA, doesn't respond to text messages or emails or anything. So the last one we'll do, Trucker Path. That's a really nice app as far as trying to locate weigh stations and scales and things like that. All you gotta do is kind of spread out the map, go what interstate you're on. It'll show you where all the rest areas, truck stops, and weigh stations. This is another app that don't use it while you're driving, obviously. Just you know what route you're going to be heading on. You can kind of scout out whereabouts everything will be along your route. Alright, again, the last one. I use Google Now a lot for navigation and things like that, because most of the addresses I go to I have saved, so it doesn't really have to do a lot of searching per se. It'll just go through my locations. But my Cobra 29 is Bluetooth enabled, so all I have to do is press that blue button on the mic twice and it opens Google Now. Now, for these purposes, I'm just going to keep it right here instead of going through all that. That brings up Google Now. I'm going to go ahead and simulate what the Bluetooth mic will do. Just say, "Okay, Google, navigate to Costco Distribution Center, Morris, Illinois."
Here is Costco Depot near Morris, Illinois.
Now, for some reason, it doesn't bring up the navigation on that. Not sure if the address is incorrectly, so we'll do another one. Navigate to Morris, Illinois.
Navigating to Morris.
And as you see, it brings up everything automatically. So that's kind of a review of the apps. Another app I do use that I consider hands-free, my Google Music. You can do the Google Now thing for that. Okay, Google, play Van Halen.
Playing Van Halen.
So as you can see, it brings it up automatically, and there's nothing you really have to do. It's hands-free when when you're using your Bluetooth enabled headset or microphone on the Cobra CBs.